Okay, so we're gonna play Rule34dle. There we go. All right, let's see if I can make it past my 30 streak in Rule34dle. Okay, this character from Nikke or this character from Dragon Ball. So this looks like an underage girl, but they are from Dragon Ball. So we're gonna say, I'm gonna go with Nikke on this one. I'm gonna go with Nikke. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. This looks like a girl. She looks like an emo girl. Picking her. It's got to be Metal Gear Solid. I hear Duran Duran playing. Okay, this isn't even close. This is an anime versus this. Yeah, sorry. Damn, that was actually pretty dang close. He's kind of a big deal in Rule34dle. I'm not really. Okay, Little Mac. I don't remember Little Mac having that much. Okay, does the crewmate from Among Us have more porn than Little Mac? This is a hard one. Little Mac only has 1,000, but like Among Us is so much more popular than Punch Out. Among Us for sure. See, there's not that much that you can really do with Among Us though. Nah, Lil Mac. I'm gonna go with Among Us. Son of a bitch. You were right. Okay, it's gotta be this. If it's Baymax, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Okay, it's probably gonna be this character, and I hate every single person who made a post about this character. Look at it. This is a 4-year-old. Guys, calm down. That was absurdly close. Okay, this person's from Sailor Moon. I don't think Sailor Moon has that much fan service, but it's been around for a while. If it's Baymax, I'm gonna commit violence. That's the spirit. Cowards. Okay, so do I go with this VTuber that I've never heard of? Or do I go with this character? I've never watched Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon's been around for a little while. Yeah. Baymax kind of thick, though. Okay. Charlotte from Fortnite. Now, it's all of the Fortnite, like... See, Fortnite has, like, probably, like, 3 actual characters that are in, like, every one of them. I don't know which ones they are, though. So I'd imagine since this one's like a goth girl, could be more, but I think I'm gonna go with the VTuber since most of the Fortnite ones actually don't really have like more than 1,000. Fortniters aren't that smutty. Yeah, nah. I think it's also like there are so many Fortnite characters that it's hard to goon to all of them. It's like if you had, you know, like I know Pokemon's really big and not a good example of this, but also it's this character, by the way. But you know, there's too much. There's too many characters. And they're all pretty similar. Also, this is like, I'm sorry, this is okay, but like, I'm sorry, this is like the original Goon character. I don't underestimate Goon potential. Wait, is this the main character of Genshin Impact? This is the main male character of Genshin Impact, right? So are we thinking the trickle down Goononomics? So here's the technique that we've developed here. We have something called trickle down Goononomics, which is when a franchise has so much goon potential, they have so many people gooning to it, and there's one guy who's like the sole male character, he benefits from all of the goon characters that are in the show. Tifa, though, Tifa is definitely probably it. But I imagine the trickle down goon, I think they'll all ship the actual characters in there. Yeah, but that's the thing though, is that this is the main character, right? So like we had this earlier with Cloud. Cloud was the main character and he's always getting shipped with her or the other girl. You know what I mean? Or Barrett. Fuck, I'm sure there's plenty of Barrett X Cloud out there. But anyways, I'm gonna go with Tifa. See, most of the time, normal, like, main character, male characters do not have that many. They don't even peak like 1,000 most of the time. But because this is the sole main character in a goon-related topic here, it's like trickled down, you know what I mean? But isn't the main character of Genshin one of those nothing characters? See, but that's the thing. That's the reason why they make it that way. So anybody can relate to him. You ever see those charts of like a smiley face versus like a really well-drawn, detailed face? And people say that they're able to recognize the smiley face before the actual well-drawn face. It's like the more plain you are, the more you're able to relate to it. But the more detail your character has, the less you could be like, he could be me. Juno's got to be a new character. I've never heard of Juno in my entire life. Aether. That is way more than expected, but Genshin has a lot of guys. See, but that's the main guy, though. That's the main guy. People gonna be shipping him with all of the characters that he meets. Also, this is gonna have a disgusting amount of people liking this. This is a horse, and okay, never mind. I was actually totally thinking that was gonna be more. How many people like watching a deer fuck somebody, and how many people like watching a midget fuck? Dragon Ball's been around for a while, though. Get in the chopper. Can we get much, huh? Oh. Son of a bitch. What the fuck? That's more than... That's like on par with Konosuba. These people need to go to jail. I guess that is peak furry game. I guess, yeah. Also franchises. See, here's the thing. Whenever you're playing a game like this, you got to forget everything you know about what you think people would like more. Sometimes you just get unfair shit like that. Pokemon always... Okay, never mind. Unless it's that guy. Okay, Sheik has to have more. How does Sheik not have more than Withered Bonnie? How does Sheik not have more than a fucking... Then, like, it's literally missing half of its face. He's missing an arm. This is what I'm talking about. You need to, it's like proving 2 + 2. Yeah, you can't just immediately look at Sheik and say, well, see, here's the thing. Sheik has been around for so long. Sheik is also in Smash Brothers and shit like that. These people are gooning on a whole other level. That's what I'm saying. You never underestimate Pokemon fans. Never underestimate Five Nights at Freddy's fans. Those are the... Okay, so I already know Megumi has more. Don't ask me how I know that. It's because he's the main character, obviously. I'm pretty sure this person had more before. Fortnite's a franchise. Got damn. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Most of the people we've run into in Fortnite, they don't have more than like 1,000. So there's got to be one person in here. There's got to be one person in Fortnite who is like the fucking jackpot. It's like the kingpin of all the porn posts. You ain't ready for them to drop Oh yeah, they dropped Rugrats on us. Also, it's a franchise. Sorry, Shoto. Shoto has a lot. Ike from Fire Emblem. He is the main character, but he's not the main character in any of the newer ones. He's a main character in the one for the GameCube. Maybe he's in one of the other ones. I don't know. But I only know him from the one on the GameCube. Rugrats come up. I'm dialing 911. They've already showed up, dude. I just want to let you know they've already showed up. We've run into some real fucked up ones. Please do not dial. Z-Sums is off today, but she has made a request. Don't dial 911. Z-Sums is like, we don't know what to do about them either. Also, it's gotta be Shoto. Sub-Zero's like the one Mortal Kombat person that you like think of. But that being said, he is a dude in a game that doesn't have much goon potential. I feel like Fire Emblem has much more goon potential than Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna go with Ike. And there it is. Okay, this character either has like 300 or they have like 2,000. Okay. It was the latter. Literally, actually. We can't help with this lawless land. Professor Layton. Look at this innocent looking game. Look at this innocent looking game that like 5 people have played. It's about brain teasers to solve. You're solving a friggin' mystery. Look, this kid probably got his like lollipop stolen or something. Not the brain teaser game. I'm sorry. It's a franchise though. Franchise versus a above average Brawl Stars character. I mean above average in terms of like posts, because I've seen some with like 3,000, but I've seen some with like 300. I'm gonna go with Professor Layton. Okay. Yeah, I should have known. Like 5 people. What the fuck is wrong with people? Okay. This one's hard. If we're talking like, if we're not counting this one, she probably wins. But we're talking Tears of the Kingdom, Purah, which changes things. It's a My Hero Academia character, and it's the mom. This is the mom of the main character. I'm gonna say Purah, probably. Probably not her, right? Damn, that was actually kind of close. Purah, I think. This is harder than the SAT. If you're looking at the MHA MILFs, people go harder for Bakugo's mom. I could see that. Okay, don't underestimate Undertale fans. Still, don't underestimate Undertale fans. Yeah, sorry. Don't underestimate Naruto fans. This kid's like this is actually like a 3-year-old child, like 90% of the fucking show. And he's got 860. I guarantee you, probably like at least like 20% of them are from when this guy's actually an adult. There's some sick fucks online. Not in Boruto. Yeah, it's not in Boruto. It's from Naruto. Yeah, in Boruto, he's a grown-ass man. But in the show that people care about, he's a fucking 5-year-old. Also, this franchise, by the way. Sorry, Konohamaru. Sorry, Tails the Fuck! Holy shit, that was close. Holy shit. Yeah, never underestimate Sonic fans either. This looks like a fucking... This is like a basic ass character. No one cares about this guy. He's younger than Naruto. Tails jump scare, holy shit. Yeah, Tails almost ruined me. See, Nikke characters. Nikke is, I guess, a really new Gooner game. So, not a lot of people... Yeah, see what I'm saying? Always bet on Pokemon. Sorry, this random alligator that no one cares about from a game that like 5 people played. That has more goon potential than this lady. Wow, Catwoman almost gets beat out by the fuck. Oh man, what kind of world are we living in right now? Where Catwoman can almost get beaten in terms of porn posts than a fucking robotic fucking alligator that probably makes like the dumbest fucking jokes imaginable. That actually like is like cringe incarnate. See what look what is this? How is this guy? This is a dude. This is a minor character and he's a dude. That being said, he's kind of in the show since the very beginning. But he doesn't really have like a he doesn't have like a ship. You know? I think the only character that's like the closest to him is his brother. And I don't think... I mean, there are people who are freaky like that. But there ain't enough people that are freaky like that. You know what I mean? Itachi is not fucking minor. He is a minor character. He is in the show... Look. You look at the entirety of Naruto... And yes, Itachi is probably more important than some characters, but I would consider Itachi more of a minor character than like... what's the fucking... Who's the snake guy? Orochimaru? Yeah. I would consider Orochimaru more of a... less of a minor character than Itachi. Think, Daniel! He's Dark Big Brother. Yes, he's Dark Big Brother, and he has, like, one part, but he's in, like, 2 arcs. Realistically. And the arc where they catch up to him, he just fucking dies. He's in, like, the first part of Shippuden. And then he gets murked. And he comes back a little bit, but again. Also, I remember Leap Year not having as much as I think they do. Yeah, Leap Year is like the dark horse. And all the homies love fucking a two-tailed fox. You did not mean that for sure. I'm sure people ship him with his brother. Yeah, but I'm saying like people ship Itachi with Sasuke, but it's not nearly as much as the people who are doing like the base level. You know what I mean? Who the fuck is this loser? Wow, that was way too close. God damn it. Why are there going to be more Tinkaton people? There were almost more Tinkaton people. Probably this character. Okay. I don't know that whole fucking thing, so I don't even know. Yeah, like, I don't know Final Fantasy. Okay, never doubt My Little Pony fans. They could be, like, the most minor character. Yeah, My Little Pony, no one's safe in that show. I haven't run across a single My Little Pony character that hasn't have above, like, 10K. You almost got this down to a science. I've played this for a long time. And by a long time, I mean, like, probably, like, 3 weeks. Our best streak was 30, and I'm pretty sure that's because we got like 3 rehashed characters. Oh, man. See, the last one was Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. This is Hydrogen Bomb versus Hydrogen Bomb. You should sign up for a local tournament play. You could go. I could go to national. Fuck. They call him. That's the Gooner Pokemon. Yeah, but this is the Gooner Street Fighter character. This is the Gooner Street Fighter character. Did you see the new Street Fighter? Hold on. Let me just show you Chun-Li. Chun-Li Street Fighter 6. Look at this shit. You turn this not like 3 degrees to the left. This shit probably wider than a dump truck. That's what I'm saying. Also, there was probably porn on my screen right there. It's probably GG's. I'm about to get banned. You should sign up for a local tournament play. Wait, why did you just repeat this shit like the trolley problem? But it's the Gooner problem. Okay. Hold on, let me go full screen. Yeah, now we're gaming. Look at this. Okay. Gotta be Chun-Li, right? Yeah. Oh, man. So this is like the main character. This is like the main character's Digimon in Digimon. Or at least the original series. Is Digimon better than Pokemon? By numbers, probably not. Vaporeon, no diff. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. You should... Why are you guys all saying that now? Oh, see, this is the trickle down. This is the trickle down. See, this guy's gonna have like 7,000 or something. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. See, but normally, if Tifa wasn't in the game, this guy would have like 500. But because Tifa's in the game, this guy has now an extra 1.5k. You really put the guy with the shake weight? Tamano no Fei. Nah, gotta go with this guy. Okay. The medic from TF2. There's not enough medic on heavy porn. Poppy Playtime has to have more. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Hold on, let me... You got a motherfucker named Fuzzy Wuzzy, and you're gonna turn him into porn. Fuzzy Wuzzy. Oh wait, is that not him? Oh no, it's Huggy Wuggy. My fault. Huggy Wuggy's even worse. You got motherfucking name Huggy Wuggy. Look at this son of a bitch. What that mouth do? It like chops your penis off. What do you mean what that mouth do? Look at this motherfucker. Dude's like a Muppet. Probably this character. 200's like really low. Anything under 1,000 is pretty low. I'm gonna say this character. I'm gonna say Shy Lily. This anime is for this is for like 5-year-olds, right? This is for like 5-year-olds and people in their like 20s. And the people in their 20s, they're the ones making this because they're sick. Sorry, Chopper. Can we get much lower? Marth. Okay. So you look at a character and you think, man, that character is really popular. Also, the plane wins, by the way. Just want to let you know that. Real life woman with character development, and she's really cool and she's a really nice character versus a fucking plane. Pokemon fans are just down bad. Just like egregiously down bad. I don't know why I clicked on this stupid ass character. It was obviously gonna be that character. Okay, I was really hoping not hold for the. All right, Gwen Stacy has to beat this random ass character from Animal Crossing. If Gwen Stacy didn't beat the Cherry from Animal Crossing, I'm sorry, but there's no hope for humanity. That being said, Animal Crossing probably wins this one. I remember this one not having that many. Okay. Okay, Ichigo, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Main character. Main character. If it was on his own, not that many. But because he's the main character, he gets to trickle down. Mari's a pretty minor character, all things considered. You should teach a class on this? Oh my god. Be the change you wish to see in the world? What do you mean? You should teach a class on this. This one's hard. Actually, no, it's not that. It's probably Ichigo. Okay. Probably Darius. Oh, we already got this character. It was 2000. See, 90% of these I just remember. Wow, I almost lost. Random Danganronpa character versus Poppy Playtime. Here's Poppy Playtime again. Oh man, I really love fucking like a doll that looks like one of those fucking strong johns that you just like stretch. After I do one of these to him. Wow. Probably this character. Goomba? How many people trying to fuck a Goomba? How many people realistically trying to fuck a Goomba? I want to choose this because I something's telling me deep inside that there is a like non-zero chance that this wins. But on the other hand, I feel like it's probably like if you're thinking about it logically, only like people who live in sewers would want to fuck a Goomba. The only people who want to fuck a Goomba are the types of people who they're like cryptids. They live out in the woods. They're like feral humans. I don't even know how you could do this, but sometimes the feral humans are just too big. Goomba in lingerie. Poppy Playtime in a bikini. Should we get Grok to generate that? He kind of chode-shaped. This is true. Didn't take that into account. I'm gonna go with this. That's an alarming amount. That's an alarming amount. I have like this morbid curiosity. I need to know, what do they see? I'm not looking that up. All right. It's funny how Heavy and Medic have like the exact same amount. Because you know... Huh. Okay, Dead or Alive, the franchise. I'm thinking Dead or Alive, the franchise. Versus this random character no one cares about from Fairy Tail. Yeah, I didn't think so. Probably still Ditto. Never underestimate. Okay, main character of a kid's show, by the way. Probably still Korra. Franchise. Fatal Fury. Probably still Fatal Fury. The most breedable Pokemon. I mean, yeah, Ditto makes sense, kind of. Less for Ditto than I expected. Kids show, by the way. Yeah, kids show, by the way. Okay, Zenless Zone Zero. This is a dude. I'm gonna go Deadpool. I'm gonna go Deadpool on that one. Kakegurui. Gurui. Is that the show about gambling? It is. That's the I've seen this Netflix show. This is the one about like gambling and shit. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen like 2 episodes of this. This is like the main character, right? Wait, who's... All right, hold on. Let me... Should I do research or is that cheating? Is doing research cheating? Like, not actually looking up the number, but like... Twitch integration. I didn't actually see this before. I don't know. I'm gonna go with her. Like 3 people have watched this. This is actually a surprising amount of people. A kid's show, by the way. It's gonna win easily. A game for like fucking. Okay, never mind. This is. Oh my. This is the most I've ever seen. Oh. I'm sorry, Spike from MLP. I was about to say Spike. I didn't see the other guy. I'm sorry, Berserk. MLP wins. Oh, that character's probably like 3 years old. Oh my god, why do they have 9,000 phones? Why do they have 9,000 phones? I don't understand. Foo Fighters from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Probably's got like 700. How did I know that? Don't ask me how I knew that. Coughing Baby. Dark Souls franchise probably has more. Fortnite. See what I'm saying? Look, all of the ones we've run into have been like 2,000, but one of the Fortnite characters must have like all of them. Sorry, Yorishi. DC Comics. How does Umbreon have more than Vaporeon? Isn't Vaporeon like the goon character? KO Sonic. They don't even have a picture of this motherfucker, but he's probably still gonna win. Why am I so good at this? No. Sailor Moon. Oh wait, Chow. I thought that was... Oh my god, that's even worse. No, not Chaos. All right, it's probably Sailor Moon, right? Please. Thank God. I don't know who this character is. I'm gonna be really... well... See, I would say this is if this was Animal Crossing, but... Okay. There you go. Danganronpa, the franchise. Probably more. The franchise. Probably still the franchise. Sorry, Whitney. Rotom. Probably Rotom. Pokemon versus Animal Crossing. Not even close. Like a mid Pokemon versus like a character that's probably in like a side quest. Unless this is like the main character. Wait, this has like older art. Does that mean this is the main character? I've never played Danganronpa. Keigo Takumi, I'm pretty sure we've gotten him and he has like 700. Something like that. Hog Rider. Okay, never mind. Not Hog Rider. All might, I am here. Oh, my fault. Never underestimate Deltarune and Undertale fans. We already got her. See, that's what I'm saying. 900. How do they have... Never mind. Leonardo da Vinci. Probably Leonardo... Okay. I'll go fuck myself. The porn mod versus this, like, 4-year-old from Danganronpa. I'm gonna go with the... Okay, thank God. Just the battle of, like, the fucking elementary schoolers, I guess. Please have more Ridley. God. God. Del Fox. Oh, wait. My fault. That was a franchise. I'm an idiot. Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi. Gotta be Chi-Chi. Random ass character from Honkai Star Rail or this random ass character. I don't understand how this person has more than like the emo goth girl. I don't know how that's even possible. That doesn't even make any sense to me. This person literally looks like somebody's cosplaying as like the Joker and Harley Quinn at the same time. This looks like a shiny version of... If you were able to get shiny versions of Marvel, or sorry, DC villains, this would be the shiny version of fucking Harley Quinn. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm even looking at. The fucking watermelon throw-up gang. Versus a random ass character from Honkai Star Rail. Probably go with it. Okay. What am I even doing? What am I doing? Fortnite gooners have no taste. This is so true. In the left corner is Sarah. She's in the 1st grade. And in the right corner is Juliet. She's in the 2nd grade. Yeah. Both of them have 5 figures. Wonk. Let me go refill my water bottle. All right, let's do this.